comrade. It's a great time having you. This nothing can stop you. Motivational message. Go to my channel on YouTube. I use the name Bismarck said. I have a lot of motivational message. Nothing can stop you. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also on YouTube, I use the name Bismarck Server, another channel. Your marriage will be a state of mind in the world. Have a lot of teachings on dating and encouragement marriage. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also, have this ebook for you guys. Go to Amazon Kindle and download Building a Competitiveness in the Crowded Planet, $4. To be impossible to have this world without you, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world, $5. There is something inside you. The world is in need of $4. Leaders of Generation Thinkers, $5. Go to Amazon Kindle and download to get these books for yourself. Thank you for your support. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Those who are following me, thank you so much. And I want to show you the next 15 minutes. A motivation myself entitled Resource-Oriented Personality. Resource-oriented personality. If you want to effectuate your dream, then think of equipping yourself as resource-oriented personality. Assertively, you have to uniquely position yourself with the new era of speed in this agadosed contemporary world for that repertoire of resplendent achievement. So uniquely, you have to uniquely position yourself in this new era of speed in this contemporary agadosed world. You have to think of how you actually consistently, relentlessly, unflaggingly produce that level of consistent excellence for yourself, for your community, group, and the global world. As done by a man called Giannis Antetokounmpo, a Greek Nigerian basketball player over the period who received the Best Improved Player in the NBA channel in 2007. Over the period, Giannis Antetokounmpo understood over the period what it means to become a results-oriented personality in the field of basketball, in the field of sports. Expressively reinvent yourself, redefine yourself towards building your personality as results-oriented, with that understanding that you are not in the world just to adjust to its long-term fulfillment of the ecosystem, but instead, with a staggering legacy of excellence, you want to achieve something for yourself in the global world that will be on the minds of the global world for now and in the next generation to come. So with that, expectantly reinvent yourself, redefine yourself, that building yourself with that results-oriented personality. You're not in the world just to balance to its long-term fulfillment, but to have some sort of staggering legacy of excellence, as done by Alfred W. Jones, the founder of hedge fund in 1949 over the period, who has such a mindset. With that staggering and stabilizing force, permeate through the environment of profound agility and prowess, with that egalitarian mindset that if you have the agility to formulate your dream, you have the prowess to operationalize it. Whatever dream you have, if you have the power, in other words, if you have the power to formulate your dream, you have the power to operationalize it. If you have the agility to formulate your dream, you have the prowess to operationalize it. And it was a mindset, and these are mindset we have to develop consistently in the next 10, 5 years, 20 years to come for ourselves, our community, global world, as it was the mindset of a man called Amandio de Suaz Candiniso, with a period who understood what it means consistently to have some sort of a very, very, very profound mindset. There's a personal quote from a man called Newman Vincent Peale, an American clergyman, once said that action is a great restorer, builder of confidence. Perhaps different actions and adjustments convert to profound results. Profoundly understanding results-oriented personalities are great restorer and builder of confidence that consistently, relentlessly, unflaggingly produce that consistent level of performance for themselves in the global world and their community and the group they belong to. I want to show you a life story of a man called Patrice Mosip. Patrice Mosip. Who is Patrice Mosip? He's a South African. He's from South Africa. He's a South Africa businessman, lawyer, and a sports executive who is recently the president of CAF, Confederation of African Football, the president over the period. At a young age, during his school days, holidays, he assisted his father's boutique, known as Spigsaxa Shop, and the mother's network of grocery stores. He assisted the mother during the holidays, putting that level of data at a young age. She helped her mother to obtain a regional exclusivity for the distribution of the product of South American breweries. He helped the mother at a young age during the holidays. He helped the mother to secure that regional exclusivity of distribution of product for the South American beverages. Helped the mother's store, her mother's grocery store, and also helped the father's boutique store at a young age during the holidays. Equipped himself at that age, he equipped himself with that grandiose experience at that young age, without transnational, transcendental experience in business at that young age, assisting the mother and the father over the period. In 1994, he became the first black partner. He focused on studying law in South Africa. In 1994, he became the first black partner in law in South Africa. We specialized in mining and commercial law. Later on, he moved from the practice of law and moved to entrepreneurship, because he founded his first company known as the Future Mining. Moved from the practice of law, he specialized on business, where he established his first mining company known as Future Mining, diversifying his resourcefulness from being a resource-oriented personality from law to business. In 1987, his company, the Future Mining, started buying gold as of 2000s. He created a number of companies, forming the conglomerates he created a number of companies and formed the conglomerate called the African Rainbow Mineral, NRM. Now, the company is specialized in other minerals like platinum, iron, coal, and copper. With that expansive Belgian achievement, he reached the pinnacle possible development. He acquired in 2004. He acquired the Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club in South Africa, became the CAF president in 2001, and over the period in 2012, he was ranked the richest person in South Africa with estimated wealth of $2.4 billion, culminating his spotlight development, expanding his agility prowess over the period by understanding what it means to become results-oriented personality. You have to wrap your mind around them and equip yourself with these things. How you position yourself as a results-oriented personality. I want to remind you, go to my YouTube channel. The name is because I have a lot of motivation. Nothing can stop you. Watch them, subscribe to them. I'm counting on you guys to help me get more subscribers. So go to my YouTube channel. The name is because I have a lot of channel where there are teachings on dating, the course of the marriage. Go and watch them, subscribe to them. I'm counting on you guys, help me get subscribers, a lot of views. Also, have a lot. If you go to Amazon, Kindle, and Gumroad, I have ebooks for you guys. $4 building your competitiveness in the crowded planet. $4. It will be impossible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind. $5 to the world. $5. There's something inside the world is made of. $4. Leaders of generation think it's $5. Go to Amazon, Kindle, and Gumroad and get this. I have other books. I have a lot of books I've written over there, but these are just only 5 of them. Go there, you can get a lot of books for you very cheap. $4. The highest is $5. All $4, $5. Get them for yourself. I want to wrap up on this. What are some of the eclectic approaches of becoming a results-oriented personality? Or what are some of the very powerful approaches you can operationalize to become results-oriented personality for yourself, your group, your community, your country, and the global world? Number 1, comprehensively find out how you have to be very productive and efficient every hour, every day, towards converting your mental blocks to building blocks, attenuating any attitude of wishful thinking and rhetorical flourish. You have dreams. In simple ways, you have dreams you want to achieve. There are things you have set your mind to achieve. There are mental blocks. How do you convert them to building blocks? How do you convert them to action? Very incontrovertibly, you achieve that. It will not be just wishful thinking. It will not be just serendipity or rhetorical. It will be something you achieve that will be very, very incontestably. It will be very powerful in the eyes of people. How do you achieve that? Find out how you have to be very efficient every day, how you have to be very efficient every hour to achieve that. You can have a dream in a year, but how can I be efficient every hour? How can I be efficient and very productive every day to achieve the dream? These are things you have to sit down and equip yourself, do that very critical analysis, with that analytical thinking. You're able to do that. If you have a task that was uncompleted, if I tax today is 10th of October, 10th of October, 10th of November, sorry, if I have a tax I want to complete today, if I couldn't finish, you shouldn't push it to the next day as a new tax. Add it to the new day. Add that day, the tax you want to complete on the next day, add it to it. Don't sacrifice any task for the next day. Create time and finish it. To make yourself very sure, any activity you couldn't complete, when you're able to move to the next day, add it to that next day and create time to finish it. You can create time by cutting down time on social media, on friendship and other things, and sleeping to finish that task so that you don't lose the resourcefulness of that activity. They prepare you towards becoming results-oriented personality. Personality like Indira Prajidashi Gandhi, an Indian politician and statesman, was the 3rd Prime Minister of India over the period, understood what it means to make sure that you're very efficient, very productive, every day, every hour, towards converting his mental blocks, towards converting his ideas to building blocks. Converting your mental blocks to building blocks means converting your ideas into very incontrovertibly, contestably, very palpable actions and results. Number two, examine the Marshallian Plan for European countries. After the Second World War, America brought the Marshall Plan that helped the European countries to develop. Examine this Marshallian Plan. Examine how these people were very productive, how they were very efficient, how the Marshallian Plan was very effectuated, very prodigious by these European countries that helped them culminate in productivity and efficiency. Examine them and equip yourself with these things. Examine Park Chung-hee, the miracle of the Han River policy that revolutionized the South Korean economy. Examine these strategies, examine the blistering catalytic framework, examine the unconventional, panoramic, and very assertive approaches, examine the character traits of these personalities that help them to achieve these results. Extrapolate them to build your vibrancy, performance, personality. Examine these things. There are a lot of things you can extrapolate from these Marshallian Plan for European countries, from Park Chung-hee miracle of handover policy, the blistering catalytic framework, the approaches, the assertive approaches, the strategies, and the fitness synergies, and all these things, character traits, very, very, very resplendent character traits that have these personalities, pageant personalities to achieve them. Examine them as done by Margaret Thatcher, probably known as Margaret Thatcher, who was the first female prime minister of UK for the period, stood, and people knew what she can achieve as a woman, being the first prime minister of UK. Very results-oriented personality, brought a lot of revolution, privatization, revolutionizing the British economy, and that was her achievement. All those things, and got the name the Iron Lady for his very. He got the name Margaret Thatcher, known as Margaret Thatcher, got the name Iron Lady for her achievement, but through privatization, with a lot of reforms that revolutionized the British economy, being the first prime minister of UK, first female prime minister of UK. Sorry, comprehensively understand that. Understand that comprehensively. Understand that what you are made up of is greater than your achievement in your destiny. Comprehensively, understand that what you are made up of is greater than your achievement in your destiny. Also, such a mindset, very staggering mindset, will equip you with that attitude of acquisitiveness for higher achievement. If you have that mindset that what you're made up of is greater than your achievement in your destiny, equip you with the attitude of acquisitiveness. What is acquisitiveness? Somebody is always craving for more. If somebody not through force means, but through hard working, he's always craving to achieve more through hard work, not through any unpleasant, very repetitive, unpleasant or repetitive way. Somebody acquisitive, somebody who's always craving for more through hard work, being results oriented. You want to achieve more. He's never very complacent. Done by a man called Guillaume Fura, a French engineer and a businessman, a CEO of Aerospace Corporation Airbus over the period, understood what it means to always have that attitude of acquisitiveness. He didn't measure himself by what he achieved. He measured himself by his level, what he's made up of, and ensure that his achievement is greater than his destiny, and what he have achieved, what he's made up of is greater than his achievement, his destiny. Then he equipped himself with acquisitivity, moving always towards achieving more for himself, for the global world, for his community, and what he can achieve for the global world. Number 4, re-engineer your mind to enhance the productivity and efficiency. To re-engineer your mind, enhance its productivity and efficiency, to help so that the world. Why do you have to re-engineer your mind to enhance its productivity and efficiency? So that you can make the world, you can make your community struggle be your struggle, make your country struggle be your struggle, so that you can produce penetrating and potentiating results by cracking, heckling tasks and darting hiccups in your community, in your group, in your country, in the economy, in global world. When you get to a level, when you re-engineer your mind, make your mind very productive and efficient, your community struggle become your struggle, the world struggle become your struggle, your content struggle become your struggle. It challenges your mind to crack heckling tasks and darting hiccups, mayhems and debacles, to produce good results for yourself, for your group, your community, and nations in the global world. Think of a very lionized personality, venerated personality, Katherine Johnson, an American mathematician over the period. That time he finished PhD mathematics, had opportunity with NASA. When he worked in NASA, she was the woman who created the trajectory, the launch windows, roundable path for Alan Shepard, from John Glenn, for Apollo 11, Apollo 13, consistently. Before they can go to space, this woman, Margaret Johnson, had to sit down, calculate the launch window, trajectory, the launch window, the roundable path, the trajectory for Apollo 11, Apollo 13, for Alan Smith, Alan Shepard, John Glenn. Consistently, she did that and helped them to go to the space. So today, if you're enjoying all these services that are digital services, Thank a woman called Margaret Johnson. Margaret Johnson, American mathematician who laid a fundamental legacy of excellence at NASA. In 2000, and during Obama awarded her the Presidential Medal of Freedom for her excellence, fundamental legacy of excellence he laid at NASA, because she was a results-oriented personality. Examine 30 to 50 personalities from 18th century to date that created something out of nothing. Equip yourself with the action-oriented strategies and approaches that help them to achieve that. And observe this personality to achieve this thing. As done by a man called Georges Simon, a Belgian novelist over the period who achieved that. I want to remind you, I have a lot of motivation. Must go to my channel, YouTube. I use the name Bismarck said. Watch my Nothing Can Stop You. Watch them, subscribe to them. I'm counting on you to help me drive the number of subscribers and views. Also, go to my YouTube channel, Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind. I have a lot of teachings on dating. Because you watch them, subscribe to them for me. Continue to drive this, get more subscribers and views. Also, if you have this ebook for you guys, go to Amazon Kindle and Kindle. I have these ebooks. Ebooks, building your competence and credit panel, $4. To be impossible to have this world without you, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world, $5. There is something inside you, the world is in need of $4. Leaders of generation thinkers, $5. Go to Amazon Kindle and Kindle. Get this book for yourself. Always remember to make yourself results-oriented personality, to relentlessly effectuate your dream. That if you have the agility to formulate your dream, you have the prowess to personalize for yourself, for your group, for your community, your content, the global world. Let the world struggle be your struggle. Let the community struggle be your struggle. Let your country struggle be your struggle, and crack this heckling task in that hiccup. Thank you so much. See you another time. Bye-bye.